Hey besties, welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video I'll be showing you how to make a vegetable sandwich that is very filling and very nutritious. So if this sounds like what might interest you, keep watching and do not forget to hit the like button if you find it really interesting. So in order to make this vegetable sandwich, I'll be needing a few combination of vegetables, and the list of the vegetables I'm going to be using are cucumber, carrots, tomatoes, and cabbage. So these are the basic ingredients I'm going to be using. I'm going to be chopping them into tiny pieces just the way I am doing. So after prepping all the whole ingredients, I will go ahead and create a filling for this sandwich. So guys, here are the ingredients I'll be needing. This is the shredded egg, and this is my tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and this is my cabbage, all is diced, and this is my grated carrot. Here also is my chopped cucumber. All I did was to remove the back of the cucumber and I slice it into tiny chops like this. So if you prefer, you can add diced onion into this and it's still going to taste really great. So these are the basic ingredients I'm going to be using. So watch out and see how I'm going to turn those ingredients into a very delicious sandwich. So while making your sandwich, choosing the right bread is the foundation of any sandwich making. It is very important to choose the right type of bread to enhance the overall taste and the texture of the sandwich. If you use a bread that is not really right for the sandwich, it's not going to taste or turn out really well. So I would recommend you using a sliced bread mostly for making this sandwich. So in order to get a filling for the sandwich, I'll be taking 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise and mix together with all the veggies. But before mixing these veggies, I'm going to be pouring the liquid milk into the mayonnaise. This is going to elevate the taste of the mayonnaise in order to fill up the veggies with nice and flavorful taste. So this I'm going to turn using the spoon to get this milk incorporate very well into the mayonnaise. So this is just going to be like a normal mayonnaise after mixing together. So if you are making large batch of sandwich, I will advise you go for hand mixer when mixing the milk and the mayonnaise. Is going to be a lot easier. Even though this doesn't take a lot of time, it just take around few seconds and everything is well incorporated. So if you have a hand mixer and you are making large batch, you can use that. So after mixing, this is the consistency you want to achieve when you are mixing the mayonnaise and the milk. You don't want it to be too runny. So now I'm going to be adding all the veggies one after the other. Firstly, I am adding the diced cucumber with the tomatoes. Now I'm adding the shredded carrots and the cabbage. Lastly, I'm going to be adding the boiled shredded eggs into the veggies and mix everything thoroughly. So to elevate this filling even more further, you can add some pinch of salt or a half teaspoon of sugar. This is optional. I only use a tiny pinch of salt. Adding a pinch of salt to this filling can make the veggies more sweeter and elevate the taste even further. So after mixing, I'm going to be filling the slices of bread with the filling one after the other. So remember, while working with the slices of bread, you need to be careful with them so they don't break apart. If you handle it too hard or try to overcrowd the slice with the filling, the bread might start to break apart, which you don't want that to happen unless you don't care about the looks or how it turn out. You just want to make a filling for this bread, that will be okay. But if you are making it to look very appetizing and very presentable, you wouldn't like the bread to break apart and look very messy. So after filling up the sandwich and cutting into desired shapes and sizes, go ahead and serve this with a chilled fresh juice or a warm tea. This also can serve as a snack for your child going to school. So because of the protein, the carbohydrates and the veggie combination in the sandwich, it can be very filling and serve as a healthy meal. So remember, there are no rules for making this sandwich. You can make them according to your preference and according to the ingredients that is very much available at your disposal. So I believe this simple recipe will guide you to creating your own delicious sandwich, and feel free to add your own personal twist to it. And don't forget to like and share this recipe to others, and do let me know if you will be trying it out at the comment section. So I'll be seeing you guys on my next one. So do well to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you are not yet a subscriber. Thanks for watching, thanks for clicking, thanks for coming back to my channel. I do not take you all for granted. We'll be seeing you guys on my next one. So till then, bye bye.